United States. And we're launching Colors in Motion tonight, our dear Koei. It's a touchstone, and I will tell you about that in a minute. But first, there's a bridge. The bridge is the flags of one family. That's a project that I started, a vision that came through 40 years ago. And we're in a time now where that symbol, a living symbol, is appropriate. It's a global project that belongs to everybody. I may have just brought them through, but they belong to everybody, including Becky and her background there, and her little ones. Anyway, so they are one of the nice coincidences is that Sarah McCrum had just done her wonderful presentation, and she also used this same 3 minutes called Unity. And what's beautiful about it is that the message for unity is so universal, and Gary and Sarah allowed us to collaborate using our Colors in Motion technology and our sensibilities to create this 3-minute inspirational video. And my business partner, Chris Grafe, wave Chris, is the mastermind between the merging, the compositing, and where did he go? He disappeared. Well, anyway, oh, there you are. Anyway, so I'd like to start with the 3-minute inspirational video, which is the one that Sarah just played, but it's our visuals from Colors in Motion. And it really is a beautiful inspirational piece that tells the story of the flags of one family, which are actually also called the Wings of the Heart, a celebration in the making. Those are the words that came to me as the vision came. So Becky, you're going to put that in?
Got it.
You are invited to experience unity. It's time to put aside the differences that divide us. And embrace the beauty of each one of us being different, being unique, being ourselves. In the essence of who we truly are. A beautiful array of human beings across the planet. So many different ways of being human. So let us get to know each other. Let's spend time with each other. Let's learn from each other. And let's open our hearts to each other. And let's find the unity that exists right in the middle of the richness of our diversity. We are human. We are unique. We are one.
Thank you. The morphing of colors in motion, which you see in the movement of these flags, has taken its shape in what I call colors in motion. And we've been doing this for about 12 years now. And we've got a beautiful, deep library of what we call touchstones. They're audiovisual meditations, quite a variety, varying from 3 minutes to 30 minutes long. And so we're going to share, we're launching Dear Koe tonight, right here, right now, with you all. And Chris is has got, actually, when we titled it Dear Koe, it just was so inspirational that what happened is we looked up the definition of koi. Now, koi, the fish in the koi pond. And so, Chris, maybe you could read the definition and why we call this Dear Koe. And we're not going to be talking much about it because mainly it's 23 minutes. We would prefer for you to actually be in the presence of this beauty and experience it. And at the end, we have a little bit of announcement of the in print of the gatherings that we hold on the first Monday of every month. Although, because of the 4th of July, we're doing it on the 11th of July.
Linda, would it be okay if we just took a moment before we share the beautiful video, just to share, just to hear a little bit more about the flags of one family and how that came into being? And because we don't get a chance to talk a lot about that, and they are part of our beloved community. And I think it would be wonderful to have you share that story here. And then for those who are watching us on the live stream, on the one stream, to be able to share the website where people can get more information. And so I'd love just to take this moment in time just to honor you for your vision, for you carrying this for so long, for your gifts that you've given to so many people of these flags. And I remember helping in Washington, D.C. 2 years ago at the Caravan of Unity and setting them up there. They flew before all of the flags of every country and every state in our nation. We had them there first. And so I just want to honor this incredible body of work that you have and not rush this.
Well, but I'm looking at the time.
That's okay.
I don't have to look at the time.
You don't have to look at the time.
Okay.
Because we know how long your video is. So.
Okay. All right. So let's see. Where to begin? Well, actually, it began from the incredible epiphany moment of seeing the aurora borealis on March 26, 1969. The whole dome, all colors moving. And it was as if that moment, God said, you bring colors into the world in a significant way. And so from that moment on, I've been working with color, consciously and sometimes unconsciously. And when I began to see the world, the earth from outer space, I said, as an artist, how could I give picture to the fact that we are all one family on planet Earth? And so staying in the question for a while, suddenly the vision came. And it came with a total vision of people all over the world carrying these wings and using them in celebration. And it came with the words, "Wings of the Heart, a celebration in the making." And that's where I feel we are on the cusp of that celebration in the making. And as these wings proliferate in the world, with people unifying their spirit and using these as a living symbol in many different forms and many different ways, little ones to big ones, that vision then becomes seated in a much more tangible way in people's experience and in their hearts. And so it is a unifying symbol that is very, very important as part of our global mission here with Unity Earth and with the mission of World Unity Week. So did I leave anything out, Becky?
I think, oh, that was beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Just really beautiful. We have the website is flagsofOneFamily.org, where people can go and get more information as well as access different videos that you have available for people.
Yes. Yes, they've been used all over the world already. And at some point, I know that the stewardship of this project needs to be in other people's hands. I'm 83 years old, and it's time for me to move it through to other people that want to take ownership of the project. It doesn't belong to me, but I'm willing to help and help seed it, which is what I'm doing with sending people wings and encouraging them to use them in their work. Now, these two pictures were at the Lincoln Memorial at the final celebration of the conclusion of the Caravan of Unity. And I just feel that we have the flags of the nations, and these are the flags of the spirit of each human on earth. And all the colors and all the differences and all the flexibilities and everything is all represented in those, the collective of these people do storytelling around it. And they're just unlimited ways that they can be used. Although COVID did put a crimp on the way we can gather, but that won't last. We'll be able to move it further in real time with real people waving them.
Thank you so much, Linda. So beautiful.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this on this format.
Wonderful. Well, when you're ready, you can introduce what Christopher's about to share.
Oh, yes. So we had put these together, the images together, and we worked with a musician with a handpan, and we also do collaborate with artists all over the world, and our deep collection of about 60 touchstones. We have in this particular one, actually because of COVID, we stopped doing them and we put our attention into creating the gatherings that happen once the first Monday of every month. And that's what we put our energies into during COVID, because we figured that that's how what people needed to do is be immersed in a rhythm of beauty and the arts, through the arts on a monthly basis. And that's very, very wonderful. That's colorsinmotion.com, and people can sign up and get the link. It's free. It's a free offering to the world. And now we've just started, and this Dear Coe is one that is the first one that popped out in our creative process as we put the pictures that Holly and Linda took of the the fish in the Coe Pond at Lake Mohonk in New Paltz, New York. And then Chris and I put them together in their movement way, and he also did some videography to add to the mood that you will see. And then we collaborated with Jacob Cole, and then we put it all together, and this is the launch of it.
Wanted to add too that as Linda and I were finding a title for this, we actually were sort of seeking a little bit more information about Coe themselves, and actually learned through our wonderful source of Google that Coe is actually spiritually a symbol of peace, rejuvenation, and opportunity. And as well, the word Coe has a second meaning of love and a feeling of longing for a specific person. And it can be described as romantic love or passionate love. So it was really kind of a special discovery as we were looking at all of these images and just really taken with how the Koi interact with each other and how much of a symbol of that is for unity itself. So we're excited to share this and really love the way the music came together. One more thing to mention is the music was actually composed and improvised live in one of our gatherings. We met Jacob Cole through a series of circumstances that were also magical, but really phenomenal musician. And he joined us one evening and came up with this whole musical piece in the moment. And that's always a special opportunity and the kind of magic that happens at our gatherings once a month. So if you are interested, check out colorsinmotion.com, and we can also we share a little bit of that at the end. But there's always something really exciting that happens in that Zoom format.
So dear, are you going to read? Dear Koi just popped out of us once we read that definition. It just had to be that became the title. And I think you're going to find when you look at this, you're going to say, yes, this is Dear Koi. We're ready for that?
We are. Okay, enjoy.
Linda. Oh,
Yeah,
oh, just exquisite,
Becky, you said it was
mesmerizing.
a nice way to send people off to bed.
I was just, I was here, just, whew, lovely. Yes, it was. That's right. That's right. That's what we said in the, I said in the message to you. Oh, there's John. John's blowing goodnight kisses. I was like, that's just
Well,
gorgeous.
our mission with Colors in Motion is to bring people to a place of centered calm in the middle of our busy lives.
Mm.
And so we stick to that. And as I say, do a lot of collaborations with people all over the world. So it's not just my artwork, although we're involved in the putting it all together, Chris and I.
Beautiful.
Anyway, so thank you so much for this opportunity to launch our
just
new
want to
touchstone.
extend gratitude to the koi in the pond. And where is that pond? And is that your pond? Is it?
No,
and just
no,
send
that
our gratitude to the Finns, to the Finn.
so the this is at Lake Mohonk. It's a resort at the top of a mountain in New Paltz, New York. And they have this beautiful koi pond. And it is the one place in the world that I go for vacation. And it's very beautiful and it's totally supportive. But while I'm there, I can be extremely creative. And part of that creativity was to be with these fish over a period of 3 years. And so these photographs were mostly taken by me, but Holly was with me there for 2 of those years. And so part of these pictures are hers too. So it's an example of we put pieces of beauty together, and it doesn't matter who does it. It's just that it moves in synchronicity to the purpose of bringing centered calm into people's busy lives.
You know,
Thank you so much.
when we were in Hawaii, Summer and I recently, I don't remember who first said it, but it became one of the ways we showed our appreciation and love for nature. We would say, "Hail to the beautiful fish!
Mm,
Hail to the beautiful fish!"
yeah, yeah. They seem to represent a part of us, I think, that came from water. And I think Chris and I are very much fish people. And one of the things that I noticed about this is that, speaking of nature, the reflection of the water reflecting the clouds, the white billowy clouds and the blue sky, plus the grasses that are in the fish pond, plus the shadow of the fish on the bottom of the pond. So the multi-dimensions, the multi-levels all at once, it's just bringing all of the worlds and all of the elements together. And it's just, anyway.
The diversity of the fish themselves.
It's the diversity of the fish. Yes, everyone's totally unique in the world.
The different,
just
I
like
mean, the
us
different
people.
sizes. I know. Well, beauty shall indeed save us all. We've talked about that before, Linda.
Yes. And Dot Maber talks about it a lot.
Yes.
And so we've connected on that. In fact, last year we met with Dot Maber and Dot and Fumi at Mohunk. And we had a celebration with the wings there, a very important celebration. Anyway, a little bit of family history here.
Oh, thank you so much for this incredible, beautiful offering during World Unity Week and being able to use this. We have it on every single Trello board throughout World Unity Week, so you can revisit the koi whenever you're on a Trello board. You can just you can drop in and watch it. And we'll be using it throughout the 99 Days of Peace through Unity as well.
Yeah.
So thank you, both of you, and to Arthur and to your team. And John, I don't know if you want to share anything else before we end the live stream. Just gratitude to you, dear Linda.
Thank you for all of your help, Becky. You stewarded me through all of this.
Oh, well, so beautiful. Christopher, do you want to say anything before we close our program this evening?
Just one more sort of a shout out for those gatherings. One of the things we love about sharing this work in these forums is the energy we feel from each other during the experience. It is truly unique with every different group. We feel that connection with each other as we're watching, and the sharing that comes afterwards. Sometimes all the times in the gatherings that we do is really profound. The very different impressions and experiences and memories and things that people bring in, but truly in that moment where we're all sort of taking in that same resonance from the meditation. These open-eyed meditations and open-eared meditations are really remarkable. And it's like every time we watch it, even though we've seen this probably dozens of times now, we've created it, it's different because of that energy and that collective. And it's unexplainable, but it's that magic and that energy is so healing. And just, we love sharing the work, but also experiencing it for ourselves almost for the first time, every time we show it in a group setting like this. So thank you all for bringing that energy and that love and the magic and to this work. You're part of that creation.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Well, thank you.
And it is also another example of a gathering of people and a rhythm of unity. And it people feel it. We've had such responses that people sleep better at night after being there. Especially during our COVID times, it's been a real centering, unifying field that people want to come back and back and back. But it's different every time because it depends on who gathers and what they want to share of themselves. So everybody's creating it together.
Well, blessings to you, Linda. Thank you again so much. And John, we have to end the live stream. I can't do it, but I think you can, brother. So